Every little kid plays with fire. I mean, even bug spray. But what happens when you put these two things together and it gets out of hand? Who will be there to put the fire out? In this story, the person who had to put the fire out was me. I was not only there, but a vital part of the event, sadly. Many of us are put into situations in our life that we don't expect. And through all of them, you have to be able to expect the unexpected. Today, you will learn about a life-changing moment for me and how I will never be the same. According to Nationwide's children, there are almost 1,000 fire-related injuries yearly that involve children. On the day of August 5th, 2019, I witnessed one of these injuries. It all started when all the parents went inside. We decided to start playing around the campfire, throwing in twigs, grass, leaves, anything just to mess around. And then my brother found this aerosol can of bug spray. And he began to spray it around the rim, whatever, it's fine. All of a sudden, my cousin Miles found this plastic bottle of bug spray. And he began to pour it into the fire, like taking the cap off, little spritz, nothing bad. He began to then pour a steady stream. And me and my cousin Faith screamed, "Miles, don't." And the second that those words came out of our mouth, the fire caught the chemicals and jumped back to the bottle. And when it jumped back to the bottle, he jumped backwards, trying to let go of the bottle, and the liquid doused him. And as he's inflamed, it felt like forever just watching him there before we said anything. So we told him to take his shirt off, and he did. He flipped it off as fast as possible. And the moment that he had it off, I pushed him to the ground and began to throw sand on him and hit him with my hands. And I did have tiny little burns on my hands that went away very fast, but he eventually got it out, and he was driven to the hospital in Mitchell, which was about 45 minutes away. So it was very stressful, waiting to make sure they got there and that he was still breathing. After that, he was flown to the Regents Hospital Burn Center in Minneapolis, Minnesota, where he was treated for burns to his face, neck, and upper torso. He had minor and severe secondary burns. Most of the severe burns were on his chest, and everything healed very, very well, and there's no permanent scarring at all. In a way, we all got lucky. Miles wasn't alone, and I learned that I am capable of thinking on my feet in a hectic situation. I honestly never expected something like this to happen to me, but I was in the wrong place at the right time for his sake. I have learned that you never know what is going to happen, and that you always need to be prepared. Well, I did put the fire out, and Miles did survive. Who would have thought this tiny little plastic bottle of bug spray would change everyone's life forever? I'm glad he survived, and I don't know what I would have done if he hadn't.